Buzz, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Displaced and Disorderly, a Cyberpunk Red story here on Carrying Comfort Studios. I'm Dave, and I am the game master for Displaced and Disorderly. Cyberpunk Red takes place in a tough and grim world where style is more important than substance, attitude is everything, and the brave, or some would say foolish, live on the edge in a world shattered by the Fourth Corporate War. And speaking of living on the edge, I'd like to take this time for my players to introduce themselves and their edge runners.
All right. I am Derek. I am Mock the Tech.
Hello, I am Lanhi. I am Rose, the rocker boy.
Hi, I am Rosie, and I am playing Smallfly, the tech.
I'm Zoe, and I'm playing Bait the Media.
And my name is Wes. I'm the founder and creative director of Carrying Comfort Studios. And for this evening, I'll be playing Gauze, the medtech.
All right. Now, before we dive into tonight's game, I'd like to state that this is a game that will feature violence, body horror, psychological and possibly physical torture, psychological manipulation, strong language, and sexual situations. Now, if my players are ready, it's time to head out into the world of Cyberpunk Red, Displaced and Disorderly. Welcome back, everyone. As we last left our players, they were making a hasty exit from AV Freight after absconding with some stolen files, and perhaps a little bewildered as the analog files were actually in the form of electronic data pads. So we cut to our characters inside their Humvee driving down a road. And what are you all doing?
So,
Well, this isn't what I expected.
It's not what you expected. What are you expecting? Papers or something?
Considering everything that Reginald said, yeah, I was expecting it to be all analog, and here we are with biopads. Or data pads that are bio-locked.
Data pads that are bio-locked, which is... They need to make up their minds. They can't...
Look, maybe the lad was talking about how all the security's analog, but the files themselves are digital. Or maybe they might just be old school analog. What's analog to him might be different to you.
Man. Regardless, we need to get through this. So, who can break the bio-lock?
Well, do you have somebody's thumb or handprint or something?
No.
No.
Well, then I can't help you then. I might have been able to simulate some life or something into it. I mean, if anybody, I figured maybe Mac could get into it, and maybe I might be able to get into it. Maybe, but I'd put more of your bets into Mac. Or maybe Rose here could help serenade it open or something.
All right, look, we can go back to my shop and we can figure something out. Cause riding around ain't gonna get it.
Riding around isn't gonna do much of shit.
Yeah, let's get to your shop and figure it out from there.
All right.
Mock and Smallfly, give me electronic security tech rolls.
All right.
And Gauze, give me a first aid roll.
It's like D10 plus my electronic security tech, right?
Right, like D10 plus your stat plus like your base, whatever your character sheet says for the base.
The base.
So
yeah.
it's 1d10 plus stat.
Plus your skill in electronic
Yes.
security tech.
1d10 plus base. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your base is skill plus stat.
19. Woo!
Okay.
I got 12.
Okay. And Gauze, what did you roll
Ooh.
for your first aid?
Well, that's a 9 on the die, so that's pretty good. I'll tell you that much, Chief. All right, we're looking for first aid here. Sorry, my lenses make it kind of hard when everything's red, you know. All right, when first aid, that's going to be a 19, Chief.
Okay. So you figure that you might be able to pull some trace DNA
The best kind.
from the thumb read. It's a thumb reader,
Perfect.
so you could probably pull something like we've all seen with tape and whatnot. But you also will still need to hack. Pulling that will help get you in. And between Mock and Smallfly, you figure you can get through the electronic security on it. And with the fingerprint, that should work. You're just not going to be able to do it here. You'll need a place to go. So like Mock Shop, just some place to set up.
Mock shop, we can go to my my studio, if that's what you want to call it. Up to you.
Let's go to my shop because I got something for Gauze there.
A present for me? Oh, you shouldn't have, lad. All right, yeah, let's go ahead on head over to your shop then.
All right, so we pull up to the shop.
Perfect. Fidgety. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this, all right? And Gauze is just going to be spending his time sitting at a table and just working with, like, what seems to be, like, double-sided tape, but a little bit, like, more nuanced than that. And he's got one of those finger condoms that you have that if you cut your finger while you're, like, cooking or working someplace, you bandage it up and then you put one of those things over it to keep it contained. Yeah. But he's going to be working with that, like, rolling it over the thumb, and he's going to be essentially simulating. It's like a syntheskin kind of type contraption. He's going to be simulating the thumb with his own thumb, but using its print. That help alleviate the pressure a little bit.
And I'm gonna let Smallfly deal with like the electronic security while I step over to another table and work on something.
Perfect.
While they're doing that, Bait is checking her agent to see if there are any reports on the break-in, anything about a chase happening, anything about law enforcement presence that they might need to be concerned about.
So yeah, you're looking into things and you're not able, like, there's nothing turning up on any of the police bands or anything like that. So it looks like you guys got away.
Yeah, or they managed to keep it quiet at least.
I mean, it is a off-grid, not off-grid, but kind of off the beaten path facility, and it's kind of far away from things. So
either way, at least all we should have to worry about is AV Fright themselves and no one else.
Exactly.
No one trying to collect a bounty or anything on us.
All right, so Gauze, Small Fly, go ahead and give me rolls for punching through the stuff.
What do you want from me?
Electronic security.
Perfect. And you want electronic security for me as well, Chief?
You need first aid to pull the
First aid.
pull the
Alright.
pull the print.
Got it. There we go. Perfectly perfect. All right. 17.
Okay.
22.
All right. So yeah, Gauze, you're able to get the print, you get a good image, and then using that, and then that with the hacking in to bypass the password requirement, Smallfly is able to get in to the data pad.
Perfect teamwork. Symmetry. It's like ice skating.
Ice skating.
Or we can go with tandem bike riding if that makes you feel a little bit more comfortable.
We could just say it's symmetry, like symmetry. I know, that's fine.
Fine. Symmetry.
Either way, you both did great.
Thank you. It's nice to be appreciated.
So with access to the shipping record, the shipping manifest and record for this, the caravan itself, you're able to find out that it is a 3-vehicle caravan, 2 security vehicles flanking a large armored shipping truck. There will be a total of 4 guards in each vehicle of the basically the lead and the chase vehicle, the support vehicles. They are armored Humvees with heavy machine guns mounted to them.
Fuck.
And I'm gonna put in the chat what the cargo container truck looks like for you all. It is a very large vehicle. Little over the length of a standard 18-wheeler, but about twice as wide. Very large.
There we go.
While that's going on, I want to walk over to Gauze, elbow him in the back and say, "Here,"
Oh.
and like hand him the scanner.
Oh,
The scrambler that he did not get.
Shit, mate. Where'd you find this?
I put it together just now, man.
Holy shit, you did this to get... You didn't tell me.
Remember when I told you, come with me later?
Yeah. I thought we were just gonna go to the pachinko parlor or something like that, mate.
Nah, I was saving your ass.
Oh, all right. I guess I
And
owe you
ours,
one.
potentially.
Yeah, potentially. I guess I owe you one then, mate.
The manifest also tells you that the cargo is needs to be kept below freezing, but it does not specify what the cargo is, nor who the client is.
Hey, Game Master.
Yeah.
Is there a roll that I can make to kind of... I know it's not going to tell me exactly what's in there, but like kind of ballpark what kind of things are kept below freezing in a transport truck that large?
Sure.
All right, cool. Let's see here. Do you think maybe we could do basic tech, cyber tech? What do you think? Maybe deduction or education there?
Let me look here. I will let you roll. You can roll. Actually, the most appropriate roll would probably be your med tech.
My med tech just to... Oh, okay, my med tech. Oh, fuck. All right.
Yeah, D10 plus your int plus your med tech, your level in med tech.
Okay. Int plus level in med tech. Oh, fuck yeah. My medicine level. Perfect. All right. All right, Chief. Working on the night booms. Where's my... Okay, it's the top one. So that's base 11. Do not fuck me. That's 20.
Okay. So yeah, just off the top of your head, a lot of things revolve around like weaponized viruses, like viruses in general, um, cryogenically frozen, maybe people or other organisms. Is generally what you want to, like, things that you know off the top of your head that you'd want to keep below freezing.
Fuck.
Maybe certain electronics.
Fuck. Shit.
So
shit.
we don't just need to get the thing off the truck. Unless we have somewhere below freezing, we can take it to keep it safe. We need the truck.
We need the truck, and we gotta carry it to the drop-off point. Fucking hell! Shit!
Okay. Or we split up. Some of us go to...
Whoever has looked at the... Sorry to interrupt. Whoever looked at the manifest, give me roll perception for me.
Have we all had a chance to look at it?
That's up to you guys. I mean, yeah, you've all had the certainly have had the ability to do so.
That's 14, Chief.
All right.
Okay, let me.
15.
Okay.
14.
14.
And I did not get Bates' roll. 19. Okay, so Bate, you going through the manifest doesn't look like anybody else picked up on it, but it was just like a small line item in the manifest that was a hermetically sealed self-sufficient shipping container that is refrigerated.
Hermetically sealed, self-refrigerated.
Yeah. You figure that's probably what the cargo is being kept in?
Okay. So it looks like we might not need the whole truck, because it looks like whatever you see that right there, right down at the bottom, the really, really small print. It looks like they're transporting whatever they're transporting in a self-refrigerated container.
Are you fucking shitting me right now? Does that say hermetically sealed?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what hermetic means?
Maybe not
No
from
S for the
it's airtight.
temperature.
It's fucking blood, mate. It's fucking blood.
Blood?
Hermetically? If I'm off base, if I'm just, it's like one of many meanings. It's airtight, it's pressurized, but it's got many meanings.
It means air can't touch that shit.
In different yeah, thank you.
Right.
Thank you. It's or else it oxidizes and it's gonna cause a big fucking issue. It's already a big fucking issue that they have a refrigerator truck this big, and I'm telling you right now, they're not carrying fucking vegetables. Alright, mate.
Well, Reginald did say that they transported people occasionally.
Fucking people? Yeah, we could be talking about that's a whole fucking bus of serial killers in there, mate. We could be talking about animals, things, alright?
Smallfly is gonna try to get a look at that line that that was pointed out. And is there, like, are there dimensions on this small freezer container, or is it just like this exists?
No, it has dimensions. It's probably about 10 feet long, about 5 feet to 6 feet wide, and about 4 feet in depth. So whatever it is, it's big.
It's big, but at least it's not a truck.
Right. You don't have to steal this giant truck unless you want to.
I'll say this is gonna be difficult to get a big ass truck out of there.
There's no way we're gonna be out in the fucking dead zone there, mate, and we're gonna have to fucking drive that shit in here. Well, I don't know if do any of us can. I know you drive. Does anybody else drive around here?
I pilot, but that's like different.
I drive a little bit. Not as good
Oh.
as Mac though.
And one thing I forgot to mention, which is the most obvious thing, is that the manifest does give the location of a stopping point where where the caravan usually caravans stop there out in the suburban Badlands.
Yeah.
It is essentially a fortified like think of it as a very large fortified convenience store / gas station.
We can. Okay.
Like one of the like a truck stop.
The question is, we want to hit it, and we want to hit it hard and fast. But do we want to hit it while they're traveling, or do we want to hit it while they're stopped at the truck stop?
I think while they're stopped is the safest bet, right? While well, not everyone is piled into the vehicle. Some of them are out. Maybe it's a little less guarded while they're taking a break.
It also
Catch 'em with
means,
their pants down.
yeah, it means we can also use the full depth of our expertise here in the group.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is the deciding factor about who is going to be hitting the truck, who is going to be going inside the truck and grabbing the actual goods. Who's going to be hanging back, who's going to be on overwatch, who's going to provide a distraction, that kind of thing.
I can provide a distraction if need be.
Fucking beautiful.
Needless
I'm
to
not
say, I'm
mu-
the getaway driver.
I'm not much of a up close fighter. I don't think I should be on the strike team. I'm willing to help provide some sort of, well, I guess wow, names. Sorry, hold on 1 second.
No.
I think Smallfly is more of a eyes in the skies sort of person, but I can try to help Rose with the distraction or do something else to help. I just don't think if I get in really close and physical, I think that's going to end poorly for me.
So here's how things gotta shake out, alright? I'm gonna tell you right now. I was fully expecting going into this job that I was gonna be sitting in the truck, fucking scalpel across my knee, and if one of you gets shot in the ass, that's when I step in, alright? That's where my expertise lies. But now, kinda seeing the division of labor here, we've got two people that are perfect for distracting, and we've got two people that are built for hacking into things and working with their hands and everything such as that nature, but one of them, or maybe both of you, either or, are very focused on driving. But see me, now I'm the one that's got to be catch-all here, so I reckon I am going to be one on the strike team. I'm going to have to be stealthy and move like a shadow, and that makes me feel unfucking comfortable, but I will do it.
Can I propose an alternative method? Who says we have to hit them hard and fast? What if we go in with that as a backup plan, of course, just in case things go,
Tea-kettle
belly
up.
But what if we go in with more of like a sneaky subterfuge plan, more of a we're supposed to be here, we're allowed here, something like that. Do something to make them let us in themselves.
Like maintenance?
Maintenance?
Okay, look. Alright. That does sound like quite a good idea, but I'm going to tell you something right now. These fellas, or people, never know who could be working this job. These people, alright, they got one expectation. Get in the fucking caravan, take the caravan cargo, bring it to headquarters. If something comes up that's all off and willy-nilly and shaky, what they're gonna see is they're gonna say, no, we're stopping here for gas, getting maybe a couple of snacks, huh? Maybe get some Special K up in the brain, hit a brain dance for a couple of seconds. They're not gonna be expecting, oh yeah, well, we have to take a maintenance. Unless maybe we say way station, This is like a truck stop kind of thing. We have to do like an inspection, maybe, but we have to dress official. You gotta look official, you know?
Or could we, like, plant a bomb on the truck while it's parked and hit it right after it leaves?
Fuck me.
That's also something.
Like,
We
could I rig up a drone to drop something?
I'm gonna say that's a decent idea, and I love where your head's at, Smallfly. Incendiary explosives are always fun, but I'm gonna tell you right now. When a hermetic container, and there might be multiple of them, the truck itself might be sealed, pressurized. If one of those pop, it's gonna be like a can of dog food. It's gonna explode, and maybe biscuits, if you remember biscuits. It's just gonna pop, and shit's gonna go all over the place.
So probably not that.
But I fucking love the idea. It's a fucking righteous idea.
Thank you.
We could approach it from a slightly different angle and not so much be there in a professional AV fright capacity, but a different profession, the oldest profession, you might say.
You want to make beer?
No, not second oldest profession.
Oh, you want to be a prostitute?
I was gonna say preacher, but okay. Completely.
I wouldn't
different
word it
places.
like that, but sure.
Maybe. I honestly don't know if guys on a long run like that would. I don't know. I've never worked that kind of security.
I don't know, there's been time when trauma teams have been dropping somebody off, and I've been fucking 10 bodies deep, and I'm just slugging through it, mate, and I'm like, Jesus, if I could just go for a tugger right now. But, you know, typically they don't come. Pardon my French.
Again, that's the good part of having backup plans. If it's something they don't go for, you know, saying no thank you to a lot lizard is a lot different than saying, why are you trying to work on my truck? We weren't expecting you. Who are you?
That's fair.
It's very fair.
It's very fair because also, lot lizards would be there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm never going to be one to tell anybody what to do or how they're supposed to conduct themselves. I'll be on standby, just in case things have to escalate. Huh?
All right. So, what is that? A distraction then for someone to get on and steal the truck, remove the item? What is that for precisely?
Yeah, like, how would we transport the container?
Well,
Another truck.
well, if it's pressurized, then all we have to do is grab the container and make sure nobody catches us, and then we just move out of there with it. Sneak
Well, you
in
know
and
for a
sneak out. No, nobody's none the wiser.
Yeah, Mock, you know for a fact that there's no way you're going to be able to put that container in your Humvee.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, unless you put it on the roof, and
That's just
You know,
asking for trouble.
that's asking for trouble. So you're going to need unless you you could steal the truck, or you're going to need a different vehicle.
We're gonna need a flatbed, or a panel truck, or a canvas top, or something like that.
Or even like an extended cargo van, or
And-
something to put it in.
An ambulance.
So
An
whoever
ambulance.
stays behind with the truck,
Mm-hmm.
some of us, maybe Rose and I, can go up to them and try to lure them away. Someone else steals the big truck, gets away from the convoy, goes to the second truck, like a flatbed or something. We transport it there, ditch the big truck, so by the time they catch up with it, we're gone, and all they have is the big truck.
That's not a bad idea.
That
I
sounds
dig.
good.
We
There's
just-
a lot of moving parts, but I think that's the best one we have so far.
We gotta get a second truck.
We do need to get a second truck.
We could just steal something.
Rose, do you know anyone with, like, a flatbed or something for, like, transporting equipment around?
You definitely do. You have plenty of, you know, you have plenty of fans that you could even contact that would be willing to give you like a cargo van or flatbed. You've had people move gear for you before.
Yeah, let me make a call.
Perfect.
All right. So, this is all to decide our roles now. If we've got Rose and we've got Bait as bait, so to speak, we got to figure out who's breaking into that truck, and we got to figure out who's with the second truck, and we got to figure out who's taking the primary vehicle. We got to have 3 drivers.
Okay.
I don't mind waiting with the second truck, and I can be there ready to start some shit if somebody needs to start some shit. Or I can even try to take the second truck, but
I can take the big truck.
You want to take
I
the
can
big truck?
Yeah, I can take the big truck.
And then Smallfly, do you want to use Mac's truck? Mac truck. You want to use Mac's truck as kind of like your forward operating base, your mobile command center, so to speak?
Sure.
Very nice, very nice. Are we all comfortable with this?
I'm peachy.
Sounds
Yes.
good to me.
All right, so I'm going to start Rose. So you want to get in contact with somebody that can get you a vehicle capable of transporting this thing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. What exactly are you looking? What you want to get will determine the difficulty needed, your difficulty to roll, to succeed. You can get anything. You know, you have some you have fans in the city. You even have fans that are part of Trauma Team that you might be able to get access to an AV4. If you want to roll for that, it'll be higher. It'll be harder to convince them to give that, to loan that to you, versus like an extended cargo van.
I'm gonna
That thing
try to
flies,
get
right?
the cargo van.
You gonna go for the cargo van?
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me your. So you're gonna actually go out. Like what's gonna end up happening here is you're actually gonna be on site. You're gonna be schmoozing at a venue, talking to different fans. So go ahead and give me your charismatic impact plus a D10 roll, which is your roll ability, which I believe is a 4 to start. So what'd you get?
10.
Okay. So yeah, it takes a little bit. You promised to get them backstage passes to your next gig. But yeah, they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, you get those backstage passes. Here you go. And he hands you over a set of keys. He's like, I just gassed it up, actually. It's parked out back. It's like, just make sure I get it back, if you don't mind.
Yeah. You'll get it right back. But you are
He's like,
the
thank you
best.
so much.
Thank you.
No, you're the best. Can't wait. I can't wait to get the next album and see what you do.
I'll be finishing it soon. So
Awesome. All right. Is anybody else looking into anything? How do we want to start?
Go ahead.
If we're doing just a little bit of research before we start this heist, Bait has something she'd like to do. I don't think it's going to come to much, but I'd like to try it anyway because I have what we talked a little bit about before we started with the credibility role.
Yep.
Not actively that, but the whole concept of actively looking for a rumor, since we know the conditions that the cargo is being kept under, and we have a decent idea of where it's coming from, because I believe it was coming from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just while everyone is prepping, she wants to go through her agent, talk to contacts, see if she can suss out any big moves up north that could potentially be connected, just to have an idea of what they'll be transporting if anything ends up panning out.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
What would you like me to roll?
So D10 plus your blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm pulling up the character sheet.
Hey GM, I don't see that on the character
I
sheet.
know.
Blah, blah,
I
blah.
know.
What skill is blah blah
The
blah
best
under?
stat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know? You tell me you don't know?
I mean, what I would love is for a give me streetwise.
I would love to. I have a +9 to that. Oh, if I don't drop my die. That's pretty good. That's a 16.
Okay. You're going through, you're reaching out. Unfortunately, you're not turning up anything.
Mhm.
In regards to anything happening coming in from Canada or big moves that are happening up there.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Bait will relay to everyone else at some point, just, I tried digging a little deeper, nothing's turning up. Whatever this is being kept very, very, very under wraps. There's not even a whisper.
Anyone else?
Those drugs I grabbed. Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
Oh, those drugs that I got. Remind me if I'm wrong. Was it black lace or boost that I got?
It was black
put,
lace you
black
asked
lace.
for.
Okay, I put B. I
Yeah.
put street drugs. So many doses of B. Okay, black
So
lace.
there's just
okay.
a B.
Yeah,
It's vitamin B, actually.
vitamin B. Perfect.
You just got vitamin B.
I got floused. Okay, great, fantastic. Sick. Okay, that's just gonna be very. That's a tool to help us later.
The mouse tool.
Yeah, it's the mystery masker tool.
It's a mouse tool to help us later. Yeah. Sick. Okay, fantastic.
Rose would have given the keys to Mac unless someone else wanted the keys because she can't drive. So whoever wants the keys.
Well, am I in the second truck, running oversight stuff, or am I in like Mock's actual truck? Or
Yeah, you're in the Humvee.
I'm in the Humvee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna snatch the main vehicle,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna get to God, and we're gonna swap.
We're gonna
Okay.
swap. Yeah, we're gonna move stuff onto this cargo
Yeah.
truck that I'll be in.
So you're gonna
and then-
boost
and-
this
and-
giant cargo container. Truck.
And he's going to hop into my truck with me, and we're going to leave that place after probably setting a fire or something. And then you three will be in the Humvee.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm just gonna make sure that I have some drones, like just to specifically run oversight stuff that I can maybe park on whatever the truck that Mock is going to be driving. So that's a little bit beyond. That's probably going to end up being beyond my normal range. So I want to take time to put something together.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll?
You won't need to roll for that. Just
Okay.
take your time. Like you've got time.
Also, let's make sure Small Fly has the scrambler.
Yeah.
Has the what?
It has a
The
scrambler.
scrambler.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Gauze
Okay,
is
so they do send drones after us.
I was gonna give it either to Bait or Rose or Small Fly, but Small Fly makes sense. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Gauze is just
Now,
an
as you're
sachet.
talking about drones, Mock, go ahead and make me an education roll,
All right, education.
or if you have land vehicle tech, you could roll that. Whatever's better.
Land vehicle team. Let's see. I have a 21.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, when Smallfly mentions drones, it kind of dawns. You're just kind of like, oh my god, why didn't I think of that? These cargo trucks, do have drones built in for defense as well.
Okay.
Like
They got
it doesn't.
drones on the
Yeah.
truck. We could use it. We can. They may not beat our ass that much.
Cool. So will you be able to hack those, or do you need help with that? I'm assuming you can just hack it.
Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah, no problem.
Cool. All right. Well, I mean, if you need help, and I'll like hack on the fly and send something in.
Cool. Yeah, this may go a little bit smoother than we expect.
It won't.
I like to be a little
Don't jinx us
optimistic.
now. Don't jinx us now. Don't.
Look, it's gonna be perfectly fine. You've got this scrambler, all right, that we took care of, and it should work perfectly fine. Fingers crossed. And we'll be back home in time to grab some veggies, put our feet up, get some eddies, and relax.
So once we have the thing, what are we gonna do with it?
Yeah, just drop it off.
Yeah, we take it back to
Oh well, yeah.
Was there
yeah.
the players trying to remember if there was like a date that they wanted it or a date by they wanted it?
We're just supposed to intercept it and drop it off by West Fairmount.
Okay.
Is what I wrote
Yep.
down.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Ridgeland Mansion in West Fairmount Park.
Original Mansion,
Alright.
West Fairmount Park. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah. in and
Y'all
out.
go back. Yep. We'll drop it off. You go ahead and get a table set up for us. Back at the bar. Have a couple of island breezes waiting for us.
Or we're ready to bust your butts out of wherever you end up.
That too. Yeah. It's just a snatch and grab. Should be fun, right?
Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Exactly. Measure twice, cut once.
All right.
I'm out of sayings.
So unless anybody else wants to do anything, when do you want to get? Do you want to get there before the caravan? Because you have their timetable.
Yeah.
I think
what-
that would make sense if we set up. So it's
Have
like we're
our ladies of
supposed to be
the
there.
night waiting.
Yeah. Scope out the area, make sure there's no creepos. Things of
Maybe
that
slip
nature.
some eddies
sure
to
we're
the
the
local
only
lot
creep-
lizards to
I
make
don't
sure they
know.
don't get mad for us coming into their territory.
Oh, that's not
I don't want to
Valid.
start
Oh,
an
maybe
issue
grease
there.
some- maybe you need to grease some palms or something to make sure that you get to talk to that particular group.
Mhm.
That sort of thing.
You could say I have good bribery skills.
Cool.
One could say I am good at the bribery.
One could say I have a
One
plus
could
12
say I
to
have
bribery.
social skills.
One could say that I've done this before.
If you had to put an arbitrary number on it, I'd say 12. Plus 12.
That's pretty good.
12 isn't half bad.
No.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, bad
11.
at
I
all.
can't do math. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Right.
That's still really good. I only have a 7, so.
So who is heading into the station? Everyone?
No. I'll be setting up
hang
at a
back.
second location.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna hang back until the truck comes, and then I just run up.
Mm-hmm.
Skirt.
Okay.
I think just me and Rose are going
Yeah,
there.
it's just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rose and Bait, you all see this place before, like, you can see it well before you get there. Huge, like, floodlights, like a 20-foot tall wall around it. It's huge. It's massive. It's like, I think only one person's going to know, but it's about the size of, like, the Willow Grove Mall building, which is, big. So you're let in, like, there's gates that are closed. You pull up, you're let right in. One of the things you can see walking along the tops of the walls are guards, armed and armored, with the logo of the filling station. It's a smiling chicken So yeah, you pull in, you grab a parking spot. You can see different cargo trucks, different vehicles. It's not as heavily populated as you think it would be, especially after the war. Um, but it's got probably about 20 to 30 chew filling machines, and then you can see like a huge building lit up, and just looking inside, you can see like, you know, coffee and all sorts of advertisements for different food products, hot showers, well, like everything like a 2021 truck stop has, plus more. Cyberdock on site.
Oh shit,
Dang.
that's pretty nice. And they got showers. Damn.
Classy place.
So what are you two up to?
Besides the guards that we saw when we pulled in, can I just look around and see if there's any more, like, besides the ones we already saw?
Sure, go ahead and give me a perception.
Oh, I rolled really bad. That is a 7. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you look around, you don't see any more guards. You think there, you know, if there were going to be any more, like this, the parking lot is very open, so it's not like there's a lot of places for any guards to like hide. The only other place they might have them is actually inside the building.
Okay. In that case, if there are no secret guards, I think we would find the local lot lizards to do as Max suggested and grease some palms. How's your bribery, Rose?
I can. My bribery is.
yeah.
Let's see. It's not good.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
I'll try to do the bribing.
I'm just there to look pretty.
Bait, go ahead and roll me D10 plus your luck score.
My luck score.
Yeah.
What is my luck score? Not great. That's 12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've never been to a place like this before. But you see a couple of individuals hanging out, like under, you know, a couple of the lights. They might, like, you grew up, you know, you're from Philadelphia. You know the look of a prostitute. So they've kind of got that vibe about them.
And to be clear, Bait has done her best to approximate the look of a prostitute as much as she can with her wardrobe. She also tried to pull some stuff out for Rose as well. I can roll for that if you want me to with wardrobe and style.
Yeah, go ahead and give me wardrobe and style.
Okay. I have good wardrobe and style, and I like rolling dice. That's a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you've captured the look of a city prostitute. At least ones that live in the combat zones, which pretty much approximates the ones here.
So Bait will go up there with Rose and say, "Hey, ladies, how are we doing tonight?"
Like they turn around, you see it's one male and a couple of female presenting. It's like kind of slow. You new here?
We've been around. We're a little new to this particular part, though.
Oh. So I haven't seen you around, at least not here.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping to,
You leaving the city, trying for something different?
yeah, that's it exactly. So hey, we're trying to, get our feet wet here.
Mhm.
It would be great if, you all could help us out and let us take some clients when they come. Like I don't want to step on any toes. But we just want to make sure that there isn't like an issue if we do some work here.
Go ahead and give me persuasion.
Okay. My persuasion is also very good. That's another 19.
All right. It's no problem, honey. We're super chill here. So there's not real territory. Everybody just kind of comes through. I've been here for a while, but these these two, they've only been here a few days themselves. So
Oh, wonderful. Good. That's great.
yeah,
That's so cool.
well, I'm fine hanging back. I got my regulars that come through.
Mhm.
So yeah, you could say if you can manage it, the lot's yours tonight.
Bait shoots a look at Rose with like a
Hey.
raised eyebrow.
We could totally handle it.
All right, well, I'm gonna go inside and grab some coffee. They even got
Perfect.
real. They got some real stuff in there, not that soy stuff.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
What do they have? Bait's
real.
genuinely
Yeah,
curious.
she just like real, made from real coffee beans, not that fake soy stuff that's flavored.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Bait's making a mental note to come back here at some point to have some
Yeah.
real coffee. And she'll use her internal agent to send a message to everyone else saying, like, we got it, we're in. They're letting us take the whole lot to ourselves for a bit, so we shouldn't have any issues.
all right. So what are the rest of you doing while that's going on? Anything? Just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I'm just hanging in the Humvee, waiting.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna deploy some of my drones to sort of keep an eye out for the truck.
Okay.
And maybe keep an eye on Bait and Rose, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's late into the night, almost probably the next morning. The turn of the clock when you first feel more than see this caravan approaching. This truck is massive. The two the lead Humvee kind of just looks like a kiddie car, like a Power Wheels next to a standard sedan. Compared to the size of this truck. Immediately looking at this truck, this truck is not going to fit in that lot through the gates. It would fit inside the lot. It's just not going to fit in the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is they pull up next to, as close to the wall as they can get. But you see the lead and tail vehicle pull into the lot. But yeah, and then with that you can see the truck, shut down the engines. You can just tell by the way it stops rumbling. But the lights are still on, just like a semi parked on the side of the road for the night. All its lights are on. And with that, you see a couple of drones deploy from the top and just kind of start hovering around it.
Yeah, Bait relays the drones to everyone else, just in case they can't see it.
And yeah, Bait and Rose, you see the two Humvees pulling in.
Let's get to work.
All right, I got to get close to this thing.
Yeah, see if you can. The drones make me nervous if they see us luring people away. And then, something happens and now our faces are there. So maybe we should take care of those now?
Do you have an idea of how to get rid of them?
Oh, well, we have the scrambler. Right?
Ah,
Yeah, we do have the scrambler.
Thanks
Yeah.
to the wonderful work of Gauze.
Yeah.
We got the scrambler at the night market.
And
Nothing
I was
else.
just-
It's
just
weird I'm
looking-
saying it like that.
I was just looking up what that does. Allows to scramble outgoing communication and descramble incoming communication. Yay! So it would not be that hard for us to scramble outgoing communications from the drones to wherever. Or that's probably the easiest thing to do, really, once we get a rockin'.
Okay.
Alright.
I think that's how it works. Storyteller, tell me if I'm misinterpreting that.
No, you can definitely use the scrambler to cut the communication between the drones and their the truck. The one thing you do know is that that's probably doing something like that. If you don't do it correctly, will alert the human controller or the whoever's monitoring the drone feeds that something's gone wrong and perhaps prompt an investigation as to why.
Well, then I'll just do it right.
But that also means that there's not a human operator in the vehicle, right?
Correct. That we're aware of, anyway.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, if there's somebody in there, I just pop them in the head.
Yeah. Well, let's head over there.
So as you're moving towards, so Rose and Bait, you're heading over to the Humvees, correct?
Not the Humvees, but the big cargo truck.
Okay, so
Right.
right now you're inside the what more or less is a humongous convenience store inside the walls. The gates opened up to let the cars through and closed again. So you'd have to leave the lot, which is fine. I'm just letting you know. You'd have to leave the lot and go outside.
Yeah.
To the cargo truck. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
because what you want to do is lure keep the people away from that thing.
So what you want to do really is go to the Humvees and the people that have left the truck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because y'all want to keep them away from the truck so I can get...
Yeah.
So you see them hopping out of the Humvees. And each one of them is wearing a tactical body armor. Mm-hmm. You can see a heavy pistol at their sides. And as they climb out, you can see that they're grabbing SMGs. And just kind of have them clipped to their, the web work on their body armor. And it looks like they're heading towards the convenience store.
Is there anyone staying outside to guard the trucks?
To guard the Humvees? No.
Yeah. Well,
then I guess I'll leave our vehicle and casually walk out of the gates so I can get to the big truck.
Okay.
And let's Rose and I will go inside to keep them inside.
Okay.
yes.
All right. So first we will go with Small Fly. And your plan to botch up the drones.
Yes, sir. What do you need from me on that side? Do you need some techie babble? You just need a roll?
Well, yeah, you're gonna need to make a electronic security tech roll to disrupt the communications
Okay.
using the scrambler.
So I rolled an 8 and I have a 14 base. So 22.
Okay. So yeah, you get to work. And you know for a fact that you've blocked off the communications between the drones and their control.
Cool.
Whether or not you were able to do it so it wasn't noticed, however, you don't know.
What I was gonna ask next is, can I generate some false readouts in case anyone checks?
Unfortunately, you aren't without access. Like, because the drones are independent, you're not able to generate false readouts.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to physically be in the network that they're tied to, which would be inside the truck.
Then I'll just sort of let the group know. Go now. Drones are cut off.
Running up to the driver door to the truck, and I
Right.
on the handle or whatever.
So as you're moving up, and Small Fly, you see this too. The drones are still moving, and they're still patrolling. You can see Mock moving towards the truck, and immediately as he gets probably within 20 feet of the truck, one of the drones just kind of drops down and heads that way. And you see this drone coming right at you, Mock.
All right. So I shouldn't start shooting because that'll cause some issues. I slide right under the truck.
Okay. Before, give me initiative.
All right. I got 2.
Okay then. So before you can slide, like you're about to slide, when this drone just kind of like drops in front of you. That's about 5 feet off the ground, and you can see like 2 little guns drop down. Like, don't move. You have 10 seconds to comply.
I start moving.
And it's just hovering there.
And then I shout to Small, like, hey, I need you to do something about this drone.
Yeah. Can I drop one of my cute little tiny drones on top of this bigger drone and try to hack it?
Sure.
I would do that.
Okay.
Because that's what I do.
Yep. And it's going to be electronic security tech on that.
Yeah. 19.
Okay. So you start going to work. This is going to take some time. So you're just staying there, frozen?
Yeah. I'm not gonna move.
Okay. So you stand there for what you feel is probably like 10 minutes, but in reality, it's like 30 seconds. As this thing is just menacing you, and all of a sudden, you have access to the drone now.
I make it give him like something like a nod, and then lift back up.
Okay.
And I say, "It's mine now."
Sweet. And then I move toward the door of the truck.
Okay. You're there. The other
Alright.
drone seems to be patrolling the rear of the vehicle. So you, right now, you're at the cab, correct? Okay. So yeah, you're standing there, and I mean, this thing's massive. There's like a ladder for you to climb up to get to a door.
Okay. So I climb the ladder.
All right. So yeah, you get up top. It's dark and like it's tinted, so you can't see inside.
Ooh. All right. So how does this door open?
It looks like there's a handle, and then there's a pad next to it, like a palm reader.
All right. Let's. And so I radio the small fly. Hey, get ready to shoot when I open this door.
I leverage the larger drone that I just took control of, sort of like in position to do that.
Okay.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna attempt to hack this door
Okay.
so I can get in. All right. So would I need to do electronic security tech or
Yep.
land vehicle tech?
Electronic security tech.
All right. Let's see. Got a
Well-
17.
Okay. So you get to work on it. But as you're doing so, you see the palm reader go deep red and start flashing, and then you can all hear like a klaxon sounding from the truck. Like brrr, brrr, brrr. And with that, you see small fly, you see the drone in the rear start moving.
Ugh.
What are the rest of you doing? Because you can hear this. Even you, Gauze, who is not really on site.
Yeah,
like,
I figured
you
I
weren't
was
far
like,
away.
I'm like 2 miles away. I figured.
It's loud.
Oh my god.
Have the other, like the men that went in there, have they noticed this, and are they trying
yeah, I mean, up until that point, they were just kind of shopping. Like, one was getting a coffee, getting some hot chips, you know, standard stuff. One was ordering a corn dog. And when that alarm hits, they just you see like something on their forearm also light up red.
Mhm.
And they just drop everything. Coffee splatters on the floor. And they start beating feet out to the parking lot.
God, I don't think this is gonna work. How many are there?
Total of 8. 4 from
8.
each vehicle.
Ah, shit. I'm wishing that I had asked the other sex workers to help us instead of just letting us do it ourselves. Would have been the smarter move here, but it's too late for that. Okay, Bate's gonna position herself in front of the door and try to look really cute and sexy and try to proposition them.
Rose will do the same. Rose will do the same.
Oh
I
my
will let
God.
you decide to do something else, because you know for a fact that that is just based on the look these guys have, these individuals have on their faces, that you know for a fact that that is not going to, it's not going to work.
So
Like trying to distract them with
It's-
looks right now. will
it's
not.
less. It's less trying to actually get them to go along with it,
Mhm.
and more just to like have them hesitate for a moment to buy back more time.
Okay,
Would
that
me
works.
would Rose singing distract them if she just started singing?
Probably nah. I mean, probably not. This is like, you know that these guys have a job. Like, this is their job. 100%. Like, slowing them down, like getting in the way, like Bait is attempting to do right now, just to give them a pause to be like, excuse me, like stop short and be like, excuse me, ma'am. You know. I mean, you could also
Yeah.
help you, Rose. You could also, like, if you both are in the way of the door, the main door, that's gonna slow them down probably for at least a round.
I'll go up there with Bait and try to
Okay.
Yeah.
walk them from
I'm picturing
exiting
like holding onto their hand. No, don't go. Stay. Why are you in such a rush?
Oops, I dropped all of my sour punch straws.
Our punch straws are everywhere. Somebody help.
Oh, my Andy Caps hot fries. Oh no.
I dropped my frozen peas. Oh no.
Oh no.
You would need to physically be at the truck, like inside, to do that. Small fly. So everybody give me initiative. We are gonna go around. I know Mock is on a 2.
Initiative is just a straight roll, right?
Plus your
reflex. I
reflex.
believe.
Yep.
Yeah, plus your
reflex.
reflexes.
Okay.
So your 2 is probably higher, Mock.
Oh, most likely.
Dang.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Okay. It would not have beaten the drone from earlier.
Mm, okay.
All right.
Damn,
So
on a
I'm gonna
19,
pull up.
it set the alarm off. Shit. Shit.
Small fly, what are you on?
14?
Mock, you are on an 8, you said?
Yeah.
Rose?
13.
Pause?
13.
All right. I mean, it's gonna take you a minute or two to get there.
I mean, look, getting there, I'm starting the truck and I have scalpel out. I've got the shotgun out, ready to roll. I'm not.
Eight?
All I'm gonna do is complicate things if I try to roll up in there.
12.
The guards. All right. Bear with me here. What the heck just happened? Sorry. My mouse clicks have been off today.
It's a bad mouse day.
It is a bad mouse day.
Gotta recalibrate those mouse bones.
Or just switch to my new one.
Or that.
All right. So they are on a 17. So yeah, the 4 guards are running up to the door. You managed, Rose, you still managed to get in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of, excuse me, and like at that point, you see them start reaching for their guns, almost like on instinct, but they do stop, and they're like, and they say, excuse me. And that takes us to 14, which is small fly.
I start the Humvee and watch the door.
Okay. 13s, Rose and Gauze.
Rose will look at the ones that, or we're polite and we're like, excuse me. And she goes, oh, and she'll go, oh, but you're leaving so early. We didn't even get a chance to have any fun. As she's like, still blocking their way. Because she's not going to pull out her gun unless she has to, so.
Bait on a 12.
Yeah, Bait is pretty much doing the same thing as Rose, trying to be very, very non-threatening, and just like seemingly unaware of the situation. Just confused as to why they're all leaving in such a hurry. Like, we should stay, we should talk. We should have some of this real coffee, have some fun. What's happening? A noise? That's probably not important. What? I don't know what that is.
All right, Mock.
This is ugly. Cause I'm still like, let's see, the truck can't open. If this is the case, right?
I mean, I don't know how. You rolled a 19, which was not enough to hack through the security system of the cargo truck.
Okay.
But I don't know if that was the most you could roll. Like you could try to keep hack. Like you could try it again and hope to roll higher, or there may be something else you could do. Like you could, potentially use land vehicle tech to see if you can find a way in that isn't like mechanically, like a mechanical way in versus trying to hack through the security.
Let's attempt this land vehicle cheat.
Okay.
We do also luck points. We can utilize luck
Yes,
points.
you can.
Right?
You can utilize luck points.
Hell yeah. Cool.
Oh. So how would that work? Like, do I just add whatever amount of luck I want to use? Because it's a whatever out of whatever. So do I just expend a luck point to add to the roll? Is that how that works?
Yeah, you can apply points from your luck roll to change your dice rolls.
Oh, okay.
And it refills at the beginning of the next session. Yeah, so you can choose to do it before you roll.
Okay.
You can decide how much luck you want to spend.
Let's I'm finna spend 3 luck on this. Because I'm finna try to get in this. We finna expedite this process. Let's see.
So violent you are.
Let's roll.
Smash. So you're going for land vehicle tech?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
cool.
That gives me a 21.
All right. So with that roll, you kind of just hop down from this doorway and immediately go underneath. You're able to walk underneath. That's how big this thing is.
Ooh.
And you actually find an escape hatch that's mechanically sealed. Looks like it's there in case something goes wrong inside electronically, where they can't get out. So they just have an old style like mechanical escape hatch. So you're able to use your knowledge of vehicles to get your way in. So you manage to get through and pull that door down, and you like an old style ladder drops, and you climb up in. So you're inside the cab. What you see is there is, 4 chairs. This thing's almost like an airplane cockpit. It's huge. But there's no driver present inside. There's nobody inside the cab.
Oh, I get behind the wheel.
Okay. So you hop behind the wheel, and that will take us back to the top of the order. The guards. So, yeah, basically at this point, like, you're trying to distract them, and they're like, move, and you see they bring their guns up to a firing position. And about 2 seconds after that fact, you hear like weapons being drawn, and you look around and you see guards that were inside the convenience store bearing that chicken logo, hoisting up their guns at these people. And you also see a gun turret drop down and like target them.
Oh, I love these people.
That's
They're so
great.
good. I feel bad that we're
it.
deceiving them. They take care of their people. Dang.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, and then over
That's
over a broadcast system, you hear "Drop your weapons," and these guys just kind of like start like they're kind of like frozen. They weren't expecting this. And then we're to a 14.
Okay, so she's kind of still watching the door, but I'm assuming she's getting some kind of communication somehow.
Yeah.
She knows that
8 has the internal agent, so unless it's like not possible, she's going to be trying to communicate what's happening on their end, at least to everyone.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, with your agent tied into your audio recording, you're easily you can broadcast what's going on. If the team had the ability to get your video from your iCam, you could basically be streaming a live feed to everybody in the group.
Absolutely. That's
Okay,
exactly
cool.
what she's doing.
And since I'm just kind of posted up in the Humvee, great. I was planning on running them over as soon as they got outside the store, but since they're being taken care of by store security, I don't need to do that. So instead, I am going to focus on the drone that was menacing Mock. What is that doing?
That's out. He's inside. He's inside. You've got control of the one drone. The other drone was moving up, but he got underneath the truck before it could do anything.
So is it just going back to its other position?
Now it's circle. It's angrily as much as a machine can be angry. It's like buzzing around like an angry bee around the outside of this cargo truck.
Can I drop another little drone on that and take it?
You can try.
I will do that.
All right.
I will have both of these. They will be mine.
2 fresh drones for our friend. God.
21.
Yeah, you're able to hack into it and take control of this one as well.
Fuck, okay.
And I just let them know the guard dogs are mine.
What the fuck does that mean?
Good dog.
I just imagine Gauze is in the Gauze is in the getaway vehicle like, there's dogs now?
Gauze, so I'll tell you exactly what Gauze has been doing this entire time. He's listening to like punk rock music really loudly, and he's got that recording of his mother. It's like his mother at like one of Gauze's like young birthdays as a kid. It's kind of playing on repeat, and he's just got a Sharpie in his hand, and he's just like drawing little designs into like he's got these like hand wraps that he's doing, and he's just like singing to himself. And just like and he just hears the guard dogs are mine, and he just goes, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Okay, so that's what Gauze was doing on his turn. Rose, you are also on a 13.
So, when the security guards of the convenience store are now helping us unsuspectedly, she's gonna look at the other ones and at the ones that have their guns pointed at her and Bait, and she's gonna go, I think it'd be best if you lowered your guns and be compliant.
Bait on a 12.
You should listen to her. You can't threaten us like this. We have rights.
All right, Mock on an 8.
I'm gonna attempt to start this truck.
All right. Give me a electronic security tech roll to try and get this vehicle started. As you plopped into the seat, the one thing you notice right away is there's no steering wheel.
This is gonna be fun. I radioed a small fly before I attempt. I might need your help with this. There's no steering wheel.
And you can hack.
Yeah, but we'll see. If I can't get it, I'm gonna need you to get it.
Okay.
Man needs an entry plug to drive a truck.
I know, right? I got a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you can't seem to figure out how to get this thing going. Like, it's clearly automated. Like, you might need to jack into it.
Oh fuck.
Like, it may be driven by jacking in. It might even be a giant drone.
Ugh. Small fly, look at this.
Can I send another little drone?
No, this you will need to be in the vehicle for.
Okay. I'm coming. And
Alright.
she just gets out of the Humvee, strolls on over.
All right, well, before that happens, the guards inside. So, Bait, Rose, you've basically reinforced the store securities, put your guns down. And you see one guy who just looks to be the commander. He just seems to have that air of authority. And he just kind of sweeps around. He's like, fuck you. And he takes something off of his, like a small can, off of his webbing, and just kind of like throws it behind them. And with that, they all kind of like duck and cover. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh.
What?
Wait. Oh, okay. Well,
I don't like that.
I love it.
We'll be back in like.
bad life choices.
What do you say,
This is
Dave?
Spicy.
10:40.
Yeah, let's call it 1040.
And we're back. And you see that canister hit the floor, Bait and Rose, and just the world goes weirdly silent for a second, and then your ears are just filled with noise from the flashbang grenade. And all you can hear is dull thumps in your ears, and you can see just muted flashes. What are you two doing? I'm kind of just moving outside of initiative here for a second.
Bait is dipping out of the building at that point.
Okay.
He's not going to stick around for this.
Rose is gonna follow, but she probably would have pulled her gun out just in case. She's just running out.
All right, which takes us back to Smallfly. You're moving across to the truck.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're able to get there and inside the cabin. That's kind of what you did this turn. Which would normally take us to Bait and Rose, but you have dipped out. Taking us to Mock. You see Smallfly coming through the trap door.
All right. I'm just gonna let Smallfly know, hey, you might be better suited for this truck than me.
Can you tell me what you think you're looking at?
Would I have to roll like a perception or something to know exactly?
No, you can tell from just like at this point after you've tried to like access the system that this is either some sort of elaborate, very large drone that somebody else controls, or you need to have interface plugs and actually interface into this thing to control it. So if you have interface plugs, you could roll again, like you could jack in and roll again.
I do not.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of like Togusa from Ghost in the Shell.
Okay. All right. Which takes us back to the top of the order, which all you hear from inside Bait and Rose is gunfight. Like you hear a gunfight inside the store. Like it's
that
smoky,
was a good idea
like,
to not stick around.
Yeah, you can see like somebody clearly launched or dropped some sort of smoke grenade. You see blood spray against one of the windows.
Oh my god!
From inside, and you just hear gunfight inside the Cruise and Chicken convenience.
The Cruise and Chicken security team fucks.
Yeah, they do. We should run to the truck, like the regular truck, and meet up with Smallfly. The Humvee, yeah.
Okay.
I guess, would we know Smallfly went to the...
No, not unless Smallfly, like, as far as I'm aware, Smallfly did not say anything at this point. So you start moving towards the Humvee.
Okay.
Yeah, Smallfly. I kind of jumped ahead. So you're in there now. You've kind of gotten a look around. Mock's giving you kind of the rundown on what's going on.
Well, I do not have the capabilities to plug into it. Okay. I'm not a hacker.
I mean, you don't need to be a hacker to have interface plugs, but
I don't have those though.
Yeah, I mean that's valid.
Yeah. Is there a way for me to manually do this?
So you can attempt to connect this thing to your control, like your drone control unit.
Yeah.
It's going to take you a little while, but you can attempt to.
I will do that then.
Okay.
It's going
to take you 4 rounds.
Okay.
And at the end of that 4 rounds, you'll roll to see if you succeed.
I'm going to look at Mock and say, it's going to take me a little bit, but I think I can do it. But make sure the others are okay.
What I will let you do right now, either one of you, you can give me electronic security tech to shut the alarm off.
That's a good idea. Haha! 22!
Okay. All right, so yeah. As you're getting things together to start, potentially slaving this thing to your drone rig, you shut the alarm off. So yeah, all of a sudden, the night was loud with this klaxon, and all of a sudden it's just dead quiet, except for the staccato of gunfire and screaming from the convenience store.
Gauze is gonna pipe into comms or whatever and go, is that a good alarm off or is that a bad alarm off?
Focus on your fucking job, guys.
I'm focusing. Back of the truck's open and I'm just waiting. Clock's ticking. I'll be lucky if I don't find a coyote out here that's gonna chew my ass in two.
I hope it chews your ass off. Just relax.
All right. So I'm gonna kind of move outside of initiative for a moment. So Rose and Bait, you get to your Humvee and it's empty.
Did Smallfly take the keys with her?
No,
No.
keys are still in it. But you did hear over comms. You did hear Smallfly, so you know she's okay.
Okay. Smallfly, we're gonna take the Humvee.
Yeah,
good?
go ahead. I got another ride.
Okay. Rose, how are you with driving? Are you good behind a wheel? I'm okay. You might be muted.
I can drive pretty well.
Okay,
I
you should
need
get in
to.
the driver's seat then.
Okay.
All right. Gauze and Mock, what are you doing this round?
Mock has gotten out of the truck, has the back, like, if there's like a back part of it, has it open, and is essentially getting it ready. So as soon as that truck pulls up, getting ready, like getting whatever he can prepared to pop open the back of that container, grab whatever we need to have with whoever he needs to grab it with, toss it in there, and then we can just get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
He's also like has put on like his beanie that he's been wearing for the day, rolled down, and it's like a balaclava now.
Okay.
Let's fucking just let's go ahead and just take care of that just in case. And he's
Is
just
there a
waiting.
way to? Okay. Is there a way to enter the back of the big truck through the cab?
No. That has to be accessed from the cargo container itself.
I'm gonna wait inside
Okay.
the cab.
Okay. So this is round 3 of you hacking trying to slave this thing to your drone control rig. So is anybody doing anything special? I'm just gonna kind of go around and ask if anybody's doing anything while we're waiting for Smallfly.
Bait changed her shoes in the passenger seat and ones that she can run in.
I was gonna say something more sensible.
Uh-huh.
You can run in. Nice. All right. So Smallfly, go ahead and give me that roll.
$20.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of jury rig this thing, but it's gonna work for now.
Okay, I got it.
Sweet, let's ride.
Yep. And she does whatever the equivalent of hit the gas is on this thing.
So yeah, you bring the engine. You bring the engine online. You can hear this like whirring sound, almost kind of like a jet engine, and you feel the thing rumble beneath you.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a drive land vehicle
Ah,
check to move. You're gonna have to. Where did you set up your Where did you set up your rendezvous? Back the way you came, or heading towards the city?
I would assume heading towards the city.
Heading
Okay.
towards the city.
Yeah.
So you only have to go forward, which makes this much easier.
Great.
You don't have to pull a U-turn in this giant vehicle.
All right. I hope the dice are kind to me because I'm pretty good at flying air vehicles. Land, I'm not as great at. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I am gonna have, if I can continue to control have the 2 drones that I hopped onto, like keeping an eye out. I will do that. If not, I'll have them land on the truck and go to roost.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing you did notice. Like when you started this thing up and gave it gas, those drones immediately like go back and attach back to the truck.
Oh, they're coming back to the house. It's sweet. All right. Nestling down for the night. That's a 17.
Okay.
That's as good. It's a good roll as I'm gonna get.
So yeah, you're able to pull this thing out without any difficulty and head down the road.
I can do this. It's just a big drone.
Yep. And then I'm going to need one more drive check as you kind of pull off road to meet up with Gauze.
It's another 17. If you don't believe me, I can show you the dice.
I believe you. So yeah, you're able to. It's a little like you're a little nervous about it because you actually have to pull off road, but it seems like as you do so, this thing's suspension is clearly made, and the height of it is clearly made to go off road.
Okay.
Especially in the state of the world right now. So you're able to pull up, and Gauze, you just see this monstrous thing.
Whoa,
Coming
hey,
towards you.
hey!
And at first, but it stops before it runs the you and the vehicle over.
I'm gonna immediately hop in the truck and I'm gonna pull it around and I'm gonna back it up so there's enough room to open up the back of the other truck. But so we literally just to carry whatever's off of that truck onto our truck and then we can just drive off.
Okay. And then Bait and Rose, you come in right behind with your Humvee. All right.
That was exciting.
Let's move. Let's get this thing taken care of, out of here, all right? Crack open it like a tin can, and get the fuck out of here.
So as you hop, like as everybody hops out and kind of, I would assume, meets towards the back of this thing. Who's not going to the back of the truck? Anybody, like, staying in the vehicles?
I'm staying in the cab of the large truck in case anything starts going off when they open the back.
Okay.
And I'm moving towards the wheel of the flatbed or whatever that
cargo
we're loading
truck.
everything onto. Yeah, that we're loading everything onto.
Okay. So you have like an extended cargo van that you can put stuff in. So as you get back there, and Gauze, you're the first one to get there because you're backing the truck up. You see this thing. The cargo container is also thickly armored. You can just tell by looking at it. And you see what looks to be like a thick security door in the back of the container.
Does it take a full palm scan, or is it a thumbprint scan, or is it a keypad?
It doesn't look like there's any way to open it from out here.
Good on comms. You gonna open up this thing for me?
I look at the controls that I have. Is there anything that looks reasonable?
No. Like, nothing looks to you as it's something to open this door.
Fuck.
I got nothing.
The only thing you have that seems to be any sort of control for this cargo unit is a way to basically pop the fifth wheel, more or less, that'll blow the cargo container loose from the rig.
Do you want me to do that? Can we take the entire cargo container?
We might just have to take the whole fucking thing. We might just have to take the whole fucking thing. If I can't get this open, I don't have the means of getting this thing open right now, all right? I was expecting it to be a keypad or like a fucking thumbprint scanner, and there's not. So I'm standing here with my dick in my hands.
Well, put it back in your pants, and I'll blow this off, and then we can figure it out.
Blow it off! No! Don't blow it off! Don't blow it off!
If you want to take the whole thing, you do not want to blow the fifth.
We have to take the whole truck.
That'll just leave you a giant, super heavy cargo container with no way to move it.
Oh,
if we need to take the whole thing. We can take the whole thing. They're probably still distracted by their gunfight with security. But if we go now, if we're going to go, we have to go now.
And as you're saying that, Gauze, you see, like, you hear a hiss and, like, a kathonk
From inside?
From the door as it, like, it starts opening.
Oh, I'm moving back and I've got my
And
shotgun
you see,
up.
yeah, you see 3 figures burst out. Give me a cool roll.
Let me see what I have for cool. Oh yeah, no, that's fine, Daddy-o. Yeah, no, that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and spend a 2 luck points, please.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 19.
Okay. So the thing bursts open. You pull up your shotgun, and you're about like the trigger's almost about to go.
Mm-hmm.
When you manage to like pull the gun up, and you see it's 3 individuals in lab coats, kind of just like bursting out from the cargo container, and they just kind of hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like they didn't even wait for the steps to come out.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of burst out. Yeah, you almost shot at least one of these people as they came out.
I need you to be really fucking cool right now, mate. I need somebody to get out here, and I need you to watch these civvies.
So as you're saying that, you can see the 3 of them look like they're looking back at the cargo container door.
Yeah.
When you see a guy with an SMG come like right to the door and fire.
Fuck.
As you were distracted by the scientists.
God fucking damn it.
So roll initiative.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Ooh.
I got a 1.
Don't forget
I
to add
got a
your
7.
reflex.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
reflex.
wait, hold on.
Right.
I got a 10. Never mind.
I
added
got
the
a
wrong
7.
thing.
12?
All right, hold on. I'm going to need you to... I'm going to need everybody to roll those back to me. Sorry. I had to fix... Damn it, it did it again.
I'll tumble for you.
Stop singing that song. I already got it stuck in my head once tonight from you. It's enough, you. It's enough. I stumble for you.
Oh, yeah, big old stretch. Show these God the meaning of stretch. They stretch his muscles with bullets.
All right. So, small fly. Your initiative.
12?
All right, mock.
7.
Shit.
Rose.
10.
Pause.
17, baby.
All right. Bait.
16. I rolled
Alright.
a 10 on the die.
So, both Gauze and the guard act at the same time, but because you are surprised by the guard, due to the scientists, he is going to act.
Okay. My action is not to dodge. I will retaliate.
All right. I know there's a skill here for this guy.
Somewhere.
A 15.
A 15 to hit me.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure will
And that's...
hit you.
Let's see. Are we looking for... it's my dodge, right?
It should be your... Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that. Like, oh no, it's a DV to hit you based on range and everything. So
Okay.
you're close in. It does actually 15 just hits because of how close you are
How
together.
close I am? Yeah.
Yeah, because he's using an SMG.
Got it.
So he does hit you. Yeah, he basically comes out and just pops off a 3-round burst. This the rounds slam into you. 11 damage, which is caught by any armor you're wearing.
My armor completely soaks it.
Okay. So yeah, you feel the rounds just slam into your chest.
Oh, piece of shit! And I'm going to just level.
Was that your total armor value?
That was my total armor value. Yes.
Okay, so your armor is going to degrade by 1.
Okay, degrade by 1. Sick.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If it does damage equal to or greater than your armor.
Then your armor degrades by 1.
Yeah,
Sick.
your armor degrades.
Fuck yeah.
All right, which brings us to you.
I'm just gonna go piece of shit, and I'm going to level the fucking shotgun at this guy, center mass, and just pull the trigger. Okay, let's see. That's shoulder arms. 13 base. That is a 21.
That will connect.
Perfect. And that's a 5d6.
Nice.
That is 11. 13. Alright, that is 15.
Okay. Do you want to narrate, or do you want me to? He's still up.
Still up. Yeah, Gauze is literally just gonna drop it center mass and then pull the trigger, and then immediately like cock and get ready for another one, and just say, "Step out, or I'm gonna waste you and leave you out here for the fucking buzzards, mate."
Alrighty. Fight. 16.
It's me.
That's you.
Bait is going to also try to shoot this guy and then duck behind like the wheel of the truck for cover.
Okay.
And
What kind of weapon are you using? A handgun?
it's a heavy pistol. Yes.
Heavy pistol? Okay.
Ooh, that's a 12.
That will miss. Basically, you pop off and it kind of catches the door.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of splats against the heavy armored door.
Shit. She still ducks behind the wheel. Shit.
Okay. Small fly on a 12.
Can I deploy one of the drones?
One of the drones on the truck?
Yes. That I know is armed.
Yes.
I
'Cause
do
you already know how to get control of them, so yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
do so and send it back to assist.
Okay. Do you want to control it directly, or do you want to just have it do its own thing?
I will control it directly. I don't
Okay.
know what its actual commands are.
Okay. Basically attack, patrol, defend. So like if you tell it to attack and you let it go on its own, you can just designate the target. Yeah, you can designate the hostiles
Oh,
and tell it to attack.
then I'll designate the hostile.
Okay. So go ahead. You'll roll for it. It's got a handgun skill of 10. So you're gonna roll D10 plus 10. And it's
18.
armed with 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's armed with 2 very heavy pistols. It just alternates as it shoots. So go ahead and roll damage. It's 46 for a very heavy pistol.
Ah! My dice are running away.
And Gauze, you can see that you shredded some of his armor when that blast hit him.
17?
17? Okay. With that, he just, like... Yeah, you see, Gauze, you see the drone come down, and at first you're like, oh shit. When it just spins and fires at the guard.
Fuck, yes. Okay.
And you just see, basically, like, 2 holes just blow through his chest where you had shredded some of the armor. And he just kind of tumbles out, dropping his SMG.
Good dog.
I'm going to... Oh, well, it's not my turn yet. Okay.
Nope. Which I believe takes us to... Rose.
With her gun at the ready, she's gonna make her way to the guard that has fallen out of the back of the cargo truck.
Okay.
If
And then-
he- sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, you could. Yeah, you move up and you can see this guy's dead. He's just got a hole blown through the center of him.
She will turn around and look at everyone and be like, I think we're good for now.
And Mock.
I moved toward the back of the cargo van, but like in cover,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna wait.
I'm a hand a handkerchief, like a bandana, to Mock to cover his face.
Well, as you're about to do that,
Yeah.
you can see a small pineapple-shaped
Motherfucker.
spherical object come flying out the door.
Oh my god.
I'm glad I ducked behind it.
Everybody that wants to try and dodge out of the way of this grenade,
Can I
I will
kick
let
it?
you.
I would actually like to get hit by the grenade.
Oh, okay.
As I'm still in the truck,
You're
with the
fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
you're completely fine inside the the cab of this truck. Like a
That's
solid.
evasion.
So because I'm using the cargo truck as cover,
You're fine.
okay.
Yeah, you're like behind one of those giant tires,
Mm-hmm.
and it's heavily armored. So
Oh. Am I okay too then?
if you were taking cover behind the big cargo truck or behind the van
Behind the tire.
of
the
which
cargo
vehicle?
truck.
Oh, the cargo truck, yeah,
Of
because
the
I tried
cargo
to
truck?
shoot the guy and then I ducked behind the tire.
Yeah, you're okay.
It's
I got a 16.
I'm trying to find my dodge here.
I think
it's
it's evasion.
It's called evasion. Okay.
Yeah,
I
evasion.
got a base of 12. Okay, nice. Let's see. Can I just kick this motherfucker back inside the van? Oh, that's not so bad. 16.
Okay. And what did you get, Rose?
16.
Okay. So yeah, you see this thing come out, and you have just a second to like dive for cover. You both managed to dive for cover. You still take 16 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Your armor soaks. Any armor you have soaks damage.
Oh my god.
And and then you're covered in just like a fine red paste of scientist.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I am not seriously wounded just yet, but oh fuck! 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 And I'm just gonna take cover. I'm gonna say, "You scientists are fucking dead. Come out now, or you're gonna get fucking wasted." I've already said it so many fucking times.
Well, it is your turn.
I'm going to like lean around. I'm gonna lean around the truck and see if I can see anybody to shoot inside of the fucking cargo truck.
Okay.
The big
Give me-
truck. And if not, and then as soon as I do, I'll do that. And if I can't, then I'll just move back around cover.
So yeah, you pop around, and you can see a guy like it looks like he's just pulling up an SMG after like he's clearly the one that threw the grenade,
Yeah.
and he's coming back. Like it looks like he's moving towards the door to come out, guns blazing.
Okay. I'm gonna try to clip him into like his leg area. Just trying to fuck him up. Just fucking stay up. He's already
All right.
fucking mine up. Yeah, straight up. Let's go. Ooh, that's a 20, I think. Let's see. Shoulder arms? Yeah, it's a 20. 13 plus 7.
You hit.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Alright. That's 2 shots. F. 19 points of damage. Let's
Okay.
say 6, 6, 6. That's 18, right?
Yep.
And then a 1. Yeah, 19.
All right.
Oh, 1 second. It's 5d6. Oh, okay, so it's just 20. Yeah. 18
Okay.
plus 2.
So yeah, he's running towards he's moving, kind of like sprinting towards the back door. when you just kind of level him with a shotgun blast.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a vicious groan as he just falls backwards.
Yeah.
He's still moving, but you knocked him on his ass.
I'm gonna immediately pull back around and let somebody else deal with it, or if he wants to get back up, then chamber the next round and wait.
All right. I believe that takes us to Bait.
Yeah. Do I hear him fall down in the
Yeah,
bed?
you can hear the echo from inside,
Okay.
like on the metal truck bed as
Bait-
this guy hits the ground.
Bait is going to very quickly jump into the truck and try to shoot him at point blank range.
Okay, give me a roll.
Fantastic.
Do I get any bonuses from being super close?
It's just easier to hit.
Okay.
The DV goes down with your pistol as you get in closer.
Oh boy. That's 13.
That hits.
A. Hey, that's 2 6s. 6, 12, 8. 6, 12, 14 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you like run up the stairs and just push the gun barrel almost into this guy's chest and fire. And it's very like it's a muffled gun sound because you're so close to his body. But he doesn't move. It's almost like he kind of spasms as you fire.
Jesus.
But he doesn't look like he's moving anymore.
Great. Is there anyone else in this fucking truck that we need to kill?
So you, as you're saying, like you look around and you're thinking, you do see another guard,
God damn it.
basically. But as you like, you kind of take it in real quick. There's like a plexiglass and metal partition, like blocking off the rest of this vehicle. It's almost like this is like an entryway, and there's another like door. And behind that door, you see this guard kind of like taking cover behind a desk. And it looks like this is a very elaborate laboratory inside. And you can see like mist billowing from, because you know this truck is some sort of like it's kept extremely cold inside. And, you know, it's kind of like got that weird, like, you know how the mist kind of billows out from all the cold stuff as the hot air gets inside. And then
Is there anything in the truck that I can like drop behind?
you can actually like move up against the partition because there's a door, and then like to either side of it is like the wall.
Yeah, she'll
It's
do that to get some
clear,
cover.
like it's see-through,
Mhm.
but at least you figure this is probably some sort of dense ballistic glass.
She'll do that to take some cover.
Okay. And that moves us down to Smallfly, who's safe and secure inside the cab.
Yep. But I will send that drone into the sort of bay area to help.
The drone will, you know, this drone will not fit inside that doorway.
Well, then I'll just keep it out there in case they manage to flush out anyone else that I can shoot.
Okay.
Oh, and actually, I'm going to send it up and have it sort of go around and make sure that no one's coming towards us.
Okay. That drops us down to Rose on a 10.
She will enter the truck and find a place for cover as well.
Okay. As you do that, do you want to try to take a shot at the guard that you can see?
Yes, sure. Let's do that.
Okay.
$19.
Okay. So yeah, you come through, and as you're moving off to the other side where Bait is not, you just kind of, like, you fire through the door as you see the guard. Roll damage.
Ooh.
10 points of damage.
Okay. So yeah, you can see, like, as you pop, like, you just pop a quick shot off, it slams into the shoulder of the guard, and you hear a grunt. It looks like the armor caught most of it, and then you slide behind the partition for cover. And that takes us to Mock.
I hop up into the truck. First, I tap Gauze on the shoulder. and then I hop up into the truck,
Yeah.
and then I slide behind cover
Okay.
the partition.
Did you also want to take a shot, or you want to just get in?
Fuck it, let's shoot at this fool.
Okay.
Respect it.
Let's see.
Respect it.
Let's go. I rolled a 7.
Okay, so yeah, your shot goes
Actually,
wide.
no. My bad. My bad. I didn't add my base of my handgun.
There you go.
All right. So 19.
Okay, so yeah, you connect.
All right.
So roll for damage as you also come through and just quickly pop one off.
All right. I got 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, the armor seems to catch most of that. You hear another thud and a grunt, but the guard is still there, kind of behind one of the desks.
All right.
And then,
I'm behind cover.
yep, you are. All of you are behind cover that are inside. So the guard just does a quick scan, and you just, those of you that are watching see that the guard just kind of like stays behind cover, but just tosses their submachine gun over the cover, like over the desk, and you all like so the only one's not there that can hear it is Gauze. You hear the distinctive sound of a firearm hitting metal, like clattering on metal.
Good.
And those of you inside, you just like the guard puts puts his hands up. And is like, all right, I'm done.
There we go. How
They
hard
don't
was
pay
that?
me. They don't pay me enough for this.
Well, come on. Let's go. Get out.
So the guard, gets up, and as he gets up, you see, like, very gingerly with 2 fingers, reaches for his sidearm, and just kind of drops that as well.
Good shit.
Anything else?
And then hops out.
Gauze is gonna look at him with the the balaclava on. He's gonna say, "Were you the fucker that was tossing grenades?"
No?
All right. Do you have water on you?
And he just looks at the body, and so, like, kind of looks back at the dead body in what more or less is the foyer to this cargo container.
Yeah. I'm just gonna shake my head at him, like I'm just gonna nod.
No, I don't have any water.
No water? All right. I'm gonna take a small bottle of water. It's like unmarked and everything like that. I'm gonna hand it over to him. I'm gonna say, "That's what you got. Start walking back to the city." You got a radio on you, mate?
You could see, like, he doesn't have any, like,
Nothing?
He's
Alright.
not wearing a helmet. He has no kind of like throat rig or anything like that. I mean, he could have a cybernetic implant, but he tells you no.
Okay. All right. Before you kick rocks, can I ask you a question here, mate?
Okay, you're the one with the gun pointed at me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. As long as you keep on realizing that, then we're all gonna be okay. All right, here, mate. What's inside the truck?
I don't know.
You don't fucking know, or you don't want to
Cargo.
tell me? Cargo.
Cargo.
You a smart ass, mate?
I'm a guard. They don't tell me this shit.
Okay.
I'm not. That's why I'm not gonna die protecting that. I don't even know what the fuck I'm protecting.
Okay. Smart move. All right. Get walking. All right.
Okay.
Anybody picks you up, what are you gonna tell them what happened?
Dude, can one of you, like, not with that thing, but like maybe shoot me in the leg or something?
How about
I can.
So I got a good story.
Okay.
I'll do it.
There. He kind of just braces himself, like he knows what's coming. So yeah, you fire a round off. Like, don't worry about rolling damage or anything. You're not gonna kill him with this
Bros,
shot.
no, that was his head.
But so he bandages it up and then starts limping off.
Fucking weirdos. All right. Let's find this designation. It's all clear. It's all clear. I'm small fly. All clear. Let's find this fucking thing. Get the fuck out of here.
Am I seeing anything with the drone? Anyone coming towards us? Anything like that?
No, the only thing you see is that guard that's walking away.
That's fine. I just make sure that he's not trying to like radio for anything. Like I just sort of keep half an eye on him, but I don't send the drone after him.
Nope.
Cool.
All right, so heading inside.
Heading inside.
All right. So as you get inside, it's, like I was described earlier, it's some sort of lab.
Oh, I apologize. I would like to work on disabling any tracking that there is on this vehicle.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll for that?
Electronics and security tech.
Sounds about right. 22.
Okay. Yeah, you do find that it had a tracking system,
Okay.
and you're able to disengage that.
Cool. Oh, actually, thought. What kind of tracking system is it? Is it something I can remove?
No,
Damn it.
you technically yes, but it would take you a heck of a lot of time to do so.
Not worth it
As
then.
it's built into the rig itself. Like you
Okay.
have to start taking this thing apart.
Because if it was easy, I was just gonna put it on one of the drones and send it off somewhere. But since it's not, I'll just turn it off.
Okay. All right. So yeah, inside you can see it's some sort of laboratory, like microscopes, computers. Clearly, the container itself has its own power supply. And you think you found what you're looking for. It's matches the dimensions I told you earlier. It's secured to a steel slab with magnetic locks. And then it's basically got, like, engraved on the thing, it says perishable. And it's, to give it descriptions, it's, like, slightly bigger than Han Solo frozen in carbonite.
Okay.
Like, overall.
Interesting. Bait circles the container, like just getting a nice video of how it looks. So if there's anything wrong with it now, the buyer can't claim that we fucked up.
Very smart.
So
Can
Yeah,
Gauze...
I imagine Bait was doing that whole Indiana Jones thing.
oh yeah.
Weighing it, saying like,
Alright. I would like to, if I can, look around and see if I can find any, like, the computer or anything like that. Any kind of tablets, any kind of files on what's in this thing. Because I'm trying to see if there's any things that stick out to me, what's going on here. I like to have some insurance just in case our fixer tries to fuck us over.
all right. So you start rooting through. I mean, there's some data, like, data pads that you can easily pick up that looks like the scientists were using. To access the computer, it's password protected.
Okay.
So you would need to you would need to bypass the security.
I'm gonna hop outside. Do the scientists have key cards on them at all?
If they did, they are now just fine plastic bits.
You know, that is a fair. That's a fair. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, like the scientists squidge as your footsteps in one.
All right, perfecto. Then we're just gonna go ahead and grab those. We're just gonna grab those things. Then we're just gonna grab them. We're just gonna fucking grab them. You know, we're just gonna grab those data pads,
Okay.
just in case. You know.
What is everybody else doing?
I'm getting the flatbed ready.
All right.
Can I take the gun of the guard that's dead? Just to.
Oh, one of the submachine guns?
Yeah.
Yeah. You pick it up. He's got 2 extra magazines on him. He also had a combat knife and a very heavy pistol, if you want those.
Fantastic.
I'll grab them just in case any of the others want them.
Okay.
Does the body have any eddies on him? Like cred stick or anything?
No.
Dang, that was worth a shot.
Well,
In that case, Bait is moving into position to help transfer everything to the flatbed
Okay.
or the
once
the
I get
truck.
those data pads, same.
All right. So you're all outside to help unload this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who's unloading? It's still inside. Locked to the metal slab it's being transported on.
You gotta hack that joint or something, don't you, to get it loose.
I mean, at this point, should I just drive the thing to where we're meeting them?
I mean, we got it open.
Okay.
Let's just leave it here. I don't want them to ask questions or fall,
Yeah, this thing is enormous. So even though you've disabled the tracking system, it kind
Driving
of
it through the
sticks.
city and shit.
Driving it,
out.
yeah, driving it through the city, it just sticks out a smidge.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just like last resort.
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
situation.
if we have to. Then
Okay.
we'll definitely do that.
So is there like a bolting system, or
Yeah,
how is it
what-
attached
yeah.
to the table?
You figure you would have to. It's controlled by the computer network inside the container, so you'd have to bypass. Yeah, you'd have to access the computer system,
Well, I will-
or you could just force it open. Like you could force the locks.
What kind of locks are they?
They're magnetic locks that kind of clamp in place.
I mean, are they the sort of thing that I can pick?
You could use. This is where basically you would use electronic security tech to get into the system to open them, effectively picking them.
I can do that.
There's no like lock and key mechanism for you to.
Well, but that's in my wheelhouse.
Oh yeah, it's definitely within your wheelhouse and Mock's wheelhouse to act, to try and go through the computer system.
Then a small fly will look at Mock and go, "Want a race? You take that one, I take this one. See which one we get through first."
Run it.
Cool. All right. 21.
All right, and what does Mock get?
Let's see. I got a 16.
Okay, so you Mock aren't able to get into the network. You keep getting locked. The password keeps blocking you. Small fly, you are able to cut through the password and release the locks.
Haha, I win.
And then with a hiss, the locks turn, and this thing kind of just slowly lifts off the slab a little bit, and just kind of about that high off the slab, and it's just kind of floating there.
Great. That's not eerie at all.
That's fucked up.
I mean, it's the future. Maybe it's not. I don't know. All right.
All right, let's move it.
All right.
Yep.
So with it being almost like a maglev kind of thing, it's fairly easy to move. You can just push it through. It's not heavy. Once it leaves the truck, though, it gets significantly that system seems to stop, and you have to carry it and support it, and it's damn heavy. Between the 5 of you, you are able to move it from the cargo container into your cargo van.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got extremely heavy.
Motherfucker. All right. Let's just get in the trucks, get in the Humvee. Let's. I'm gonna go ahead and do a queen sweep. I was like, did anybody touch anything with their bare hands?
In the cab.
All right. I'm gonna go take some bleach. Some just very disruptive bleach, and I'm just gonna climb up inside that thing. I've got gloves on. I've got the rubber silicone gloves on, and I'm just gonna fucking dump it all over the place, and
Okay.
just and take a rag and just wipe the bleach on there. I'm not being clean about it. I'm just being really messy about all over the places where somebody might have touched. And then I'm going to start fucking with tracks and everything like that, just disturbing the dirt so it just looks like a bunch of fucking shit happened.
And I will reclaim any of my little drones that I had to put places to do different things. I'm picking up after myself, and I sort of blow kisses to the drones that I hijacked for a bit.
You want to take them with you?
I do, but like I don't want them to come looking.
Probably disable the tracking of them as well. I'm sure they're more concerned with whatever this thing is.
Would you guys mind?
I mean,
Can I adopt them?
Hey,
Where are you gonna?
They're
You're
big
more
as
than-
fuck.
I was gonna say they're big, so it's more of a where are you gonna put them?
Ugh.
You have to feed them. You have to take them for walks.
You're a
Right?
big
A lot of
responsibility.
responsibility.
You gotta,
It's a lot of responsibility.
yeah, you gotta clean up after them.
Yeah.
I'll just leave them for now.
They leak oil in the house.
They're so
You gotta clean
cute,
it up.
though.
Look, if you can
Hold on.
rationalize it to us and yourself in like 5 seconds, then you can.
Those
keep
heavy
them.
pistols.
I mean, you could probably have one like connect itself to the top of the cargo van, but it would be very obvious.
I mean, I'll leave them for now.
But it is doable.
Can you pick one? Maybe just one? No? Okay.
How can you
Which one's your
choose?
favorite?
It's like having twins. How do you pick between the two of them? You can't.
Pick between the two of them.
Between them.
Well,
It's okay.
If you can't, then we'll just got to leave both of them. You know how,
I
how
know.
the
I
rules.
know. Goodbye,
Alright.
sweethearts.
There'll be
So
other
cute.
ones. We'll get you. Hey, we have drones at home. All right.
But they're not armored.
Yeah. Well, can't win them all. Some of us got blown apart by a grenade. You know, life could be worse.
Yeah, don't forget that did ablate your armor
It did. It did.
a lot.
It did.
All right, so you guys head out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's get the fuck up
To
out
the
of
meet.
here.
All right. All right. So it takes you like 2 hours to get back to the city. And you arrive at your drop off in West Fairmount. As you pull up, you see a long, similar to what you had, but a lot sleeker and basically more professional looking van.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a man in a business suit wearing, buzz cut, mirror shades, even though it's, 2 o'clock in the morning. And with an earpiece, and he's just kind of, he sees you, like he sees the car, and he just kind of motions you forward.
I pull right on up.
And as you pull up, he just like goes to the back and opens the doors of the van. And then just kind of waits. Looks like he's waiting for you to unload this thing.
I'm just gonna fucking start pushing it. I'm gonna start get from the back and just start pushing it out.
Yeah, Bait'll help.
Okay.
Rose will help as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So again, amongst the group, you are able to move this thing from your van to the back
Mm-hmm.
of the drop-off van.
Yep.
He just kind of like levels like what you think is a gaze, and behind the sunglasses you can see like red.
Mm.
Any problems?
No, taken care of.
No?
No.
Bait is taking pictures of this man with her eyes, like zoom and enhance pictures.
Okay. You're zooming in. You can't get a clean image. Seems like he's got some sort of device to scramble your camera.
Somebody's playing dirty.
Interesting. She'll still take pictures just to reference for later.
All right.
All right.
We done here?
Well, your fixer will receive payment. And with that, you see he kind of like hops in the back and enters a code into the thing. And it slides open. Everybody give me perception checks that's looking at this.
I guess I'm looking through the rear view.
Okay.
So
17.
All right.
10.
16?
Okay.
So
So
15.
I got a 20.
all right, so anybody that got a 15 or over, you can see you've never seen it up close before, but you've seen pictures. It is a large side of beef. Like about a half a cow.
Holy shit.
We almost died for steak.
We almost died for a lot of steak.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of real steak.
A lot of real
Yeah,
steak.
you all know that the value of that is
Ridiculous.
is ridiculously high. But he also reaches in and he grabs something out of the container, hands it to Mock. You see it's a small drive. He's like, take this to your fixer.
Word. Gotcha. And then I just set it down.
Take me to your fixer.
And as he's closing the doors, you all hear a familiar whining sound coming from above you. Looking up, you can see two AV4s coming in. Blacked out.
I'm immediately getting in our truck and I'm just waiting patiently. I'm like, okay, we're done. I'm like, we're done here.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, Bates gonna jump in.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was good.
it's perfectly good. It's perfectly fine. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And with that, you see he like produces a submachine gun from inside his jacket.
That's on him. We did what we were supposed to do.
Yep, off we go.
Skirt.
Okay. I feel like we should try to help shoot down the drones so
No,
we
I
get
think we
paid.
These aren't drones.
They're
These
not
are
drones,
armored.
they're armored
Yeah, these are
cars.
arrow.
They're
Yeah,
armored
these are
cars.
air,
Yeah.
flying arrow. Basically,
Oh shit.
yeah, armored
Understood.
APC style.
Yeah, these are the big boy versions of
Oh
what
yeah,
I
no,
play
yeah,
with.
fuck that. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's should we like?
Just fucking run. We got it. We did it. We did our thing.
As we're like going to like get into the van, I'm like, are you sure those aren't your goons, mate? They with you?
No, he like just deadpan no. And with that, he mumbles something. He's like, "Get out of here."
All right,
And
you
we
go ahead
get
and take
the
care of
fuck
it. Yep. All right, I'm gonna get in the passenger seat.
Bye.
Bye. That's your shits, dog.
Yeah, so you guys like you fire up the engine and you just
Peel out.
bolt out.
To the fuck out of there.
Who is driving?
Tis I.
All right, give me drive land vehicle check.
All right.
Peel like a banana.
I got. Let's see. 16.
Okay. So yeah, you are able. It takes you a while. One of them is following you. You manage to evade. Like, there's gunfire erupting around you,
Oh fuck.
like tearing up the grass in some of the street as this AV is shooting at you. But you're able to elude your pursuer eventually, and yeah, eventually the gunfire stops, and you're pretty sure you lost them.
Good.
So with that, what do you do now?
We head to the fixer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Omu.
Afu.
All right.
Afu. That's right.
Afu.
Afu. Not Owomo. Ahura.
A fool, the great and powerful. A great, unspeakable evil.
All right. So you arrive back at Club 80. It's still going. Like, the party's still going there. It's late, but there's really no official closing time for this place. generally when the sun comes up. So you go in through the front, or do you go in through the back entrance? Do you go through and through the business entrance?
Business.
Business entrance?
Business
Yeah,
side, yep.
Yeah, so you pull around back, hop out, and go through. So you get inside to the meeting room. You see Afu sitting there. He's like, again, just smoking a cigar. Like, so, how'd it go?
It was a party. It was a
Yeah.
party.
Real milk run.
Got something for you. Then I hand him the drop.
He just kind of takes that, puts it down in his, just moves it down below the table line. He's like, all right. He's like, the client wasn't too happy about how things ended there, but you got it from point A to point B like you were hired to do. So they tried to stiff us a little bit, but I managed to take care of you. So
Look.
here's your Eddies.
Thank you. And we got it. Yeah, we got it from point A to point B, and there was so much fucking security
Look.
on that thing.
He's like, don't I look out for you guys all the
You
time?
do. Thank you,
I'm
Afu.
glad you're taking care
Yeah.
of us, mate. Look. Okay, I'm blown to shreds right now. I'm gonna have to be doing some of my own kind of like. I'm gonna have to be working on my friends here, all this stuff like that. Like that was really heavy security. It was really heavy security, just like our friend Smallflow was saying. A lot of bullets whizzing around, and also, look, if they want to complain, they hired us to get it from point A to point B. They said nothing about holding the hand at the end. He looked quite capable, did he not?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we can get in the get into the what happened at the cruise and chicken. Well, we can get into that later.
Oh, sorry. I just saw what Derek said.
Yeah,
Oh my
we
God.
just
I'm so angry.
I'm really.
we just got a internal message. One of us just reminded us of the name of the episode, or the first episode, which was Meat Wagon Mercs. Dave, goddamn it!
Oh,
I told you I wanted to run this episode.
You did,
Oh.
You did.
and I forgot
Of a-
about it.
Yeah, of a heist of a side of beef.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Well, anyway, Bates says, yeah, no, I got a video of everything that went down in there. It was quite something.
All right, well, I'm glad y'all made it out relatively okay. He kind of looks at between Rose and Gauze. It's like we can. He's like, I can get you set up with a local street doc to get that stuff taken care of, if you want. I mean, I know, Gauze, you're more than capable, but let somebody else handle it.
I mean,
You can relax.
If you're paying for it, mate, then I'm more than happy to oblige you. But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's coming out of my own coffers, then
Nah, I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you this time.
this time, all right, okay. That makes me feel a little bit better, you know. Ugh, sheesh.
Appreciate it, Afu.
Yeah, no worries. So, rest up a little bit. When you're ready, I got you next. I got another job lined up for you.
More than happy for it. Yeah, is it another fucking side of beef there, mate?
No, I just have right now it's a meetup with the client to discuss the particulars. You can negotiate your own fee on this one.
Oh.
I like exactly how that sounds. Mate.
And he pushes a file, like an old school file over on the desk.
I'm getting
Or on the
sick of
table.
this analog bullshit.
This is how the client prefers to handle their business. It's not my choice.
Gauze looks almost offended. Like Ryan Gosling in Crazy Stupid Love. Yeah, so he's like, you shop at the Gap? And he's like, oh my god. Like, what the fuck? Okay, more fucking files. Great. Fucking
Yeah.
files.
So like I said, you guys know, anything you want while you're here. booze.
Hey, Afu,
Yeah.
we picked up some bonus gifts. Do you think you could fence them?
Bonus gifts? What
Yeah,
are
we
you
have
talking?
about 9 mysterious, probably very valuable data pads here.
I've also got some non-mysterious data pads. It was from the scientists that were in that the little fucking meat wagon.
All right. I mean, yeah, I'll have my team take a look at them.
Cool.
Yeah,
Bait.
I'll take
yeah.
my normal. I can move them for you. I'll take my normal cut.
Sounds
Give me a
right
little-
to me.
Give me a little
Sounds
bit of
perfect.
time.
Just get them off of our hands, mate.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, if you don't excuse me, you said anything I want here, right?
As always,
Perfect.
you know, whatever you guys need tonight at the club, it's on me.
Do you have a BD in the residence, my friend?
For Dave's purposes, BD.
Brain dance.
Of course.
Perfect. All right. Well, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my evening. I'm gonna get fucking so high off of my ass that I can't even feel where the metal shards are gonna be coming out of me. I'll be in the brain dance section, so once your doctor's ready to see me, then he can ginger me up.
You
Have
got
a
it.
good time, guys.
Oh, please.
All right. Well, if you guys are all done, take a look at that file when you get a chance, and get back in contact with me.
Of course.
With that, he kind of pushes himself away and up from the table, and heads out into the club.
Small Fry looks at the file in disgust and is like, "So, Bait, do you want to take that?"
Yes, I can open it.
Thank you.
Bait opens the file.
Okay, so this is kind of where we're gonna end for the night, as Bait flips open the file, and what you see on one side is like a piece of paper with a lot of black ink all over it,
Redacted. Mm-hmm.
and a picture, and a paper clipped picture up to the side, like on the other side, and it's a woman wearing a maroon satin jacket, wearing a red baseball cap, and you can just make out in the picture it says "Lethal Cutie" on it, and strands of auburn hair peeking out from under the cap. And that's
She's cute.
yeah. And as we fade to black on the episode, what we see in the scene is just a desk, kind of bathed in light. Behind it, you see Reginald Kingsley. And from the shadows, almost, you see a file get pushed onto the desk from a shadowy figure that you can't quite make out. And in a deep voice, it's like, find out who they are and handle it. We don't want them interrupting our plans. And Kingsley looks down, and you see it's a picture of Mock and Smallfly from inside the cab of the truck. And that is where we end this evening.
That's what y'all were supposed to be looking for, and y'all didn't get it. Y'all missed
So
it.
thank you,
roll.
everyone, for tuning in tonight for Displaced and Disorderly. So I'm gonna let my players please let me know where, let everybody know who you are, who you played, and where they can find you.
All right, cool. I'm Derek, Mock the Tech. You can find me everywhere at The Phasing Octopus, except for Twitter. On Twitter, I'm Phasing Octopus because Twitter's weird. But other than that, everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean for music, streaming, social media, everything. This has been too much fun.
Hello again. I'm Lanhee. I played The Rose. You can find me on Twitch as Lonhe and on Twitter as Lonhe10. Also, if you want to see me again, Wednesday I will be on Mixstabber Studios playing The Way Home. We are almost done with this 4-part mini series, so tune in for episode 3.
Nice.
Hello, I am Rosie, regular size mom. You can find me on Twitter at mom_size. And the next place you can find me is Vorpal Tales in 1 hour, playing something for Extra Life. And then you can find me again on Vorpal Tales on Sunday playing Cult. And then you can find me on Wednesday over on Martlet Games in the first episode of Psychopomps Incorporated, where I play
Thursday.
What?
Thursday.
Thursday. I apologize. The 11th. And at the same time, you can find me over on Vorpal Tales on Thursday playing Pathfinder.
She's playing 2 games at once.
Reality can be whatever we want
Rinse
it
and
to be.
repeat.
Amazing.
I promise I sleep.
Sorry, I forgot Rosie was the new wielder of the Reality Stone. Hi, I'm Zoe. You can find me at Twillick43 on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all the social medias. You can find me here every other Saturday playing Cyberpunk with all these lovely people. It's so much fun. You can also find me next Thursday for the first episode of Psychopomps Incorporated, the All Hikata game, playing a Nagaraha Flesh Eater with Rosie and Kat with Patrick as the storyteller. It's a lot of fun. And then at some point in December, I think it'll be at that point. Keep an eye on Terminal Black on Martlet Games as well for the 10 Candles anthology. I'll be on that in episode 5, I think. And that's me.
All right. I'm Dave. I have been the GM this evening. You can find me on Vorpal Tales next in about an hour, also playing in a game for charity. And then on Tuesdays on Vorpal Tales for Black Void, Fridays on Vorpal Tales for Call of Cthulhu, and then here every other Saturday for my baby, Displaced to Disorderly, a Cyberpunk Red story. I'm so glad everybody's tuning in, and I'm super happy that all my players are having a great time. That's what I do it for. And that's all I've got. So, Wes, back to you.
Fantastic. Buckle up, everybody. I'm going to go through. We have a long week of projects coming up, but it's a very exciting time. We have a lot of content coming back to you. I just want to say first, thank you everybody that helped support us during our Mischief Night fundraiser. We managed to raise around $1,500 through Patreon, gift subs, tips, everything all told. So thank y'all so much. That's going to help out us big time with like a bunch of plans that we have in the future. We had a staff meeting today about it, so I'm very excited for what we have coming up. Tomorrow night, the exclusive premiere of Mezzanine Alpha, our Lancer RPG. It's the second season of the series is coming back. So I want to see you here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern is when this is going to start. We're going to kick it off, all right? It is pre-recorded, so you will not be getting a lot of live reactions, but we will be watching alongside, talking about everything that's going on in the story. It's sure to be a grand old time. And then Tuesday, we have Comfort Sickle at 6 p.m. Eastern with more Prey with Leslie, so go ahead and stop on by there. We might have some things set up there for you so you can kind of help spook her up a little bit. Some things that we had for the Mischief Night fundraiser. So
Are you gonna implement the
jump scares
again?
We might implement the jump scares again. We'll see how she's feeling, but I feel like we're gonna have it. And then that night after Comfort Sickle at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have the premiere of Camp Half-Blood, which is a game that uses the Demigod system by Jason Mills. It's really great. Camp Half-Blood, if you're familiar with Percy Jackson, with those books or any of the other Rick Riordan novels, it is going to be a game set in Camp Half-Blood from that universe. I'm going to be running it. The Hades High School cast is going to be in it. It's going to be fantastic. 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. Then Wednesday we have a bye. Thursday we have more Comfort County Snowfall with episode 3. Things are steadily getting exciting and overwhelming in that. Things have gotten tense. It's ramping up. So go ahead and check that out. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern as well. Friday, we have no Disco Elysium because we're going to be pre-recording another episode of Mezzanine Alpha, and then Saturday, to be announced, and then Sunday, more Mezzanine Alpha. We have a fantastic full week. If you want all the updates and all the skinny on all that stuff before anybody else, then go ahead and support us on Patreon at any of the tiers, and just keep in mind, we do have the Full Gear pay-per-view for AEW coming up, and we watch that. We watch wrestling on our server, our Discord server, which you can join as well. But if you want to watch the pay-per-views, then you have to be a Patreon member, and it's only $5 a month to be able to do that. So come ahead and watch some wrestling with us. It's going to be happening this weekend as well. And then you can see all of our previous streams, including the first episode of this one, and all of our other streams on our YouTube. So go ahead and check that out, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Go and hop in with us on Discord. I'd like to say a special shout out to Dice Envy and Kalos for sponsoring this stream. For either site, if you go to our link that we have below that's popping up in the chat right now, if you use the code word comfort, you'll get 10% off of your order. That goes for Dice Envy. As much dice as you want to get, they have a lot of sales going on, and they have some new sets that are out. So go ahead and check those out. And for Calo, that's for Q Focus, that's for Q Sleep, Q Flex, which I use Q Sleep and Q Focus every day, and then Q Energy as well, which is their brand new product. I've gone through my order and I'm waiting for my new order of that, so go ahead and check that out. They are vegan, they are plant-based supplements, they are all natural, they are tried and they are tested and they are used by me. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I have not grown an extra arm yet. But yeah, go ahead and use code word comfort at checkout for both of those. Go tell them that we sent you, and they help us out as well. And that's everything for me. That's all I got.
All right, and once more, I want to thank everyone for watching. I do, to second, join the Patreon. We have an awesome time here at Carry and Comfort Studios. And remember, folks, comfort comes soon.